Hey there guys, this is Indium here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Okay, so in the last episode, we entered Bean Bean Castle, Bean Bean Town, and Lady Lima has now betrayed us and trapped us in the sewers. And now, in order to get out of the sewers to prove our worth, we have to do the plumbing. Yes, fandibbly dozy. Right, okay. Now these enemies right here are actually more powerful versions of the fighter flies that we fought in Stardust Fields. I don't know what they're called actually. Oh, they're called Superfly. Except I don't think these things are much trouble. I mean, they shouldn't be, considering we don't have any armor at this point. Or any better weapons, but... Oh, Mario just gained a level. He is now level 9, so let's see what things we can increase here. I'm going to increase his bro points, I think, by 1. That was a great increase. I think even last time I got 1 point for that. From the stat increase. For Mario anyway, I think so. He's not getting very lucky on those. Damn, my hammer just broke. Crap. Right, so I should have mentioned this really in the first recording I did of this recording session, but maybe in the next couple of weeks I might also be going back on holiday again, but not to the same place, somewhere else. So if I'm gone for a couple of days and I don't upload at all, that's probably why, because I'm gone. And I also got 1 stat increase on that as well, and I bet there was only one frigging number 1 out of all those numbers, because I just saw like 3s and 2s just come up there, but no, I just got 1 out of all those numbers. What are the odds? Alright, so what you're meant to do in here is you have to hit these geysers, and it will stop the water from flowing. And yeah, once we've done that, we should be able to get out. And there is also a boss we have to fight as well once we're done in here. I've also been doing time trials on Mario Kart 64. That's really fun doing those, because I've been wanting to do time trials on Mario Kart 64 for a long time now. But the thing is, I always thought that to do time trials on Mario Kart 64, you had to have N64 memory card to save the data. But the way how I found out that you don't have to use the memory card to save the data is that I tried playing it on the Virtual Console on my old Wii, and I tried doing time trials on there, and I reset the game after doing 1 time trial to see if it saved, and it did. And I was like, holy crap, I can actually try and do this. I can try and do the time trials now. And I've been doing it on my actual N64. I've got the game on the cartridge, so I've been doing it on there because I don't have the Wii at my house. I have it at a different house, somebody else's house. So yeah, that's where I've been doing time trials. I've just been doing those lately and playing Grand Theft Auto 5 with friends. I mean, that's the only game I play on PS4. I don't play anything else, apart from Dark Chronicle. That's it. That's all I play. I don't play any other game. I don't know, there aren't really that many games that's really worth getting on PS4 that I can think of at the moment. Maybe there's a new Final Fantasy game coming out for it, but as far as I know at the moment, I don't think there is any Final Fantasy game coming out for it. I mean, that Dragon Quest Heroes was a load of crap. I thought so anyway. I didn't really think much of it because it's a what is it? It's not a strategy game. It's a combat fighting game, more or less. It's not a turn-based RPG like the original Dragon Quest games are. So it kind of threw me off a bit. It's more like Hyrule Warriors, but Hyrule Warriors is really isn't, like, in combat style, isn't really that much different to original Zelda games, because original Zelda games is mainly a hack and slash kind of game anyway. You just go around hacking enemies. It's not a turn-based game, so it kind of works really well. But Dragon Quest Heroes, it doesn't work. That's like taking Zelda and turning it into a turn-based game. Like, how sucky would that be? Actually, I don't know if it would be that sucky. Zelda turn-based RPG game? If they made the game right and did the, like, got the ideas right, the puzzles right, I think it wouldn't be a bad game. It just wouldn't be something you would expect. And I can't really say, hey, you know, they've, like, try and transform Pokemon into a non-turn-based RPG game, because they've done it with all kinds of different spin-offs, haven't they? They've got Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Poke10, or whatever it's called. They got that now as well, which is a fighting game. So I can't really... Well, actually, no, Pokemon Stadium is technically a turn-based game, so I'll kind of rule that one out. Even though it's not really canon to the series, which it isn't, because it's not... I mean, it has the gyms, but it's not exactly... It doesn't follow the... Well, there's only one real Pokemon game that actually follows the anime, and that's Pokemon Yellow. But the turn-based RPG games follow the anime in respect of the town names, because there's Pallet Town, Viridian City, Viridian Forest. You know, all the areas are the same, but the story isn't the same, if you know what I mean. Like, you don't play as Ash in Fire Red, you don't play as... you don't meet Jesse or James in Fire Red, but in Pokemon Yellow, apparently you do meet Jesse and James. So it does follow closely. It's probably the closest game to the anime in the whole video game series of Pokemon. And it did come out during first gen, I think. I think so. It came out roughly near enough when second gen came out, so I don't know if it has got second gen Pokemon in it, but I highly doubt it. I'm not going to go for BP this time. I'm going to go for defense. See if I get something better. Oh, 4, nice. Oh, so we're turning over the tables now, are we? Instead of getting a 1, we're getting a high number. In fact, the highest number you can get, which is a 4. Alright, so we'll go with BP for Luigi, I guess, this time. I don't know. Oh, got 3. So I got lucky that time. You saw all those 1s there. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. I know I'm going to get a 1, but turns out I didn't. Damn, I don't remember this place being this big, actually. No, I don't, oddly enough. Oh, we got to hit these in a certain time. What's that going to do? Oh, it's made a little pathway up here for us. Yeah, sneaky. Alright, okay. Switch over. Damn, I'm surprised we're level 10 at this point in the game. That's not bad, actually. Switch over. Damn, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm still getting the buttons mixed up. I think I've got start as start and select as select, but I think start is to change your character positions and select is to open up your menu, whereas I thought start was to open up your menu and select was to switch your character positions. You know what game I didn't think much of was the new Luigi's Mansion game for the 3DS. I don't know, it's so different compared to the first game, it's kind of hard for me to get into. I've tried getting into it before, I just can't. Because it's mission based, isn't it? Luigi's Mansion 2. Whereas Luigi's Mansion 1, it's not mission based. Like, you can do anything you want at your own... Well, you can't do anything you want at your own free will. I mean, you do have to go into rooms in certain order, but there's a lot more to it. It seems like it anyway. It seems there's a lot more to Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube than there is to the one on the 3DS. And I wouldn't mind a Let's playing that game in the future, actually, the first Luigi's Mansion game. So that's one of the first ever GameCube games I got, along with Star Fox Adventures and Smash Bros. And Mario Sunshine, of course. Wasn't Mario Sunshine supposed to be a launch title for the GameCube? I mean, I've heard that somewhere, that Mario Sunshine was meant to be released first, along with Smash Brothers. But I can't remember what got released instead. It might have been Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter, I don't know. Because I know that was an early GameCube game as well. And that was probably the best Harry Potter game I've played. Besides Prisoner of Azkaban, that was a pretty good one as well. They also released them on Game Boy. Now, I don't know what they're like on Game Boy. Yeah, they released Chamber of Secrets for Game Boy. And they released... I think they released Philosopher's Stone as well for Game Boy, but I'm not sure, because Philosopher's Stone is also on PlayStation 1, and I know PlayStation 1 came out way before the Game Boy Advance came out, so I honestly don't know. I mean, the movie came out, Philosopher's Stone came out in 2001, and the Game Boy came out in 2001 as well, so I don't know if it did. Oh, thank the stars, you saved me, you heroic souls. You're welcome, dude. Could you be the Mario Bros from the Mushroom Kingdom? What are you, the Mario Bros, doing in a place like this? I believe that there is an imposter. What, you claim that I dropped the pair of you down here and that I told you to fix the plumbing? Most perplexing. Why, we were attacked by Cacletta and her fiends and have been stuck here ever since. Perhaps the Lady Lima you encountered was... an imposter! You faker! You faker! Foolish Mario Bros, you have completely and pathetically fallen into my trap. Repairing the plumbing is the key to disabling the Beanstar security system. Cacletta, it is the hurrying time. We must take that Beanstar and fastly run away from this place. Oh no, you don't! You ain't taking that anywhere! Leave it where it is! You could cause a lot of trouble by taking that. At last, a long last, I have in my possession both the Beanstar and Peach's voice. That thing that can grant all desires, the Beanstar. We have always remained at this castle acting as guardians, protecting the Beanstar and keeping it out of evil hands. There's no doubt about it, Cackletta must be after the Beanstar. Oh no! Oh, heroic Mario Bros, quickly now, you must go to the Beanstar. Go! You must not let the Beanstar fall into the hands of evil. Quickly, quickly, do not dawdle. Alright, hold your horses, I'm getting there. Just hold up. Alright. Can we actually go in this cage? I think there's some items in here you can get. Yeah, there is. Mushrooms. I'm so frightened at the thought of Cackletta being in here that I refuse to leave. Can't make me. I'm not gonna make you. You can stay here as long as you please. Is Queen Bean safe? No, she's not. She's in the hands of Cackletta and a fiend Forful. Or her counter cohort, whatever. Alright, so we got a long stairway to climb here. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was going to be longer than that. I'm thinking of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Actually, I'm going to end off the episode here and continue on the next episode because there is a boss coming up. And I'd rather leave that for the next video. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video. And goodbye.